Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Gorkamorka Season 1. Now this was recorded and put out quite a while ago, but thanks to our recent 24-hour live stream, we're going to be posting the entire season for free, whereas only one out of every 2 or 3 episodes was posted for free before. So if you've never seen it, you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, I want to point out one quick thing. In Season 1, I thought that I could do a good job of updating the Gorkamorka rules because they were so old. Turns out I was wrong. But we still had a ton of fun, and the viewers seemed to really enjoy it regardless. Because it's just, don't worry about the rules. Just watch the orc shenanigans, the Squiggers of the Dune, and all these vehicles Mad Maxing back and forth. And thank you once again to the people who donated on the 24-hour live stream to make this a reality. So sit back and enjoy Gorkamorka. Hey everybody, Matthew and Lee and Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another episode of Gorkamorka. I missed. It's good. We're all good.
Pretty close.
We're pretty close. This is game number 2. If this is the first one you're jumping into, there'll be links in the video description below to go and watch the intro in game number 1. And of course, go to MiniWarGaming.com/Gorkamorka to download our custom rules and any custom scenarios that we come up with there as well. We will publish all of the stuff that we do there. And lastly, before we get to the game, don't forget our special offer. If you're not a Vault member, if you use a link in the video description below to sign up for a free 7-day trial, then you can access the entire Gorkamorka campaign even if you cancel your Vault membership. You don't get to access it right away as it comes out. It's just if you've canceled your Vault membership, you still get access to everything that goes into the Vault. Because this is the only week where everything is going out for free. After this, only 1 episode per week out of either 2, 3, or 4, whatever we film each week, will be free. The rest will be in the Vault. So make sure you sign up for that. This offer goes away by the time that next week's episodes come out. So I'm sorry if you're watching this much later and you've already missed it. But that is what it is. You can still sign up for the Vault and get access to the whole campaign though. So we've got Josh and Lee here to face off in their first ever game to see who can gain entry to Mech Town, because you have to win 1 game before the mechs will even talk to your guys. So you won't be able to do certain upgrades. You can still do gubbins and get new equipment, but you just can't upgrade your guns and your truck with all the cool stuff that you could do. And we've got a new table set up, ready for another game. And we're going to play the same scenarios in the first game, which was We Was Here First. It's a good starting scenario, because you just put scrap counters on the table and you fight for them, and you hopefully both get income out of it and work the mines afterwards and get some upgrades. So let's take a look at the mobs and the table. The mobs facing off, first off, is the, what's yours called again?
The Gobsmashas.
The Gobsmashas. You have a mob rating of 123. And you got your knob with his huge chop. Oh no, sorry, it's just a regular choppa. And a shield, right? It looks huge, but you can't have an huge choppa and a shield. It just doesn't work, because the huge choppa is two-handed. And then some boys with choppa sluggas, heavy shooter with your gunner, and then your spanner is driving your truck. And then we got the Desert Squigs, which you may or may not be able to see here because they are so well camoed with their truck with the rocket launcher. They got the knob with the huge choppa to counter the knob on the other side of the shield. And we got some boys with shooters. All 3 of them with shooters?
We've got 2 shooters, and then the other guy, Gibbs it there, is my second spanner. He's just got a slugger.
So you got a second spanner in preparation for buying another vehicle? Awesome. And we're going to play on this cool table with some pretty big terrain. So there's a bit more terrain than the first game, which is dangerous. But both vehicles are tracked, so they don't care about the scrap as much, meaning the dangerous terrain or the difficult terrain. We got 5 scrap counters, 1 at each of these ruined vehicles. And then we've got an abandoned mine here that has 3 scrap counters around it as well, just to represent some of the leftover scrap. And then, there's 6 scrap counters in total, because then we have 1 right here. So very, very dangerous. These are pretty much just impassable, but there is ways around it and through it, of course. And don't forget, in the We Was Here First scenario, we roll off, 1 player chooses a side for deployment and deploys wholly within 8 inches, and then the other player has the opposite side, and then we roll to see who goes first. And the game ends as soon as 1 side bottles out, or 1 side is totally down. Roll for deployment. Lee gets a 5. So Lee gets to choose his side and deploy. You gonna pick this side?
Yes, sir.
Deploy wholly within 8 inches. Deploys hiding behind this rock. And on the opposite side, we have Josh's warband. Now let's roll to see who goes first. Lee gets 5 and 3 again. So that means Lee gets first turn. Now I should point out one more rule, is the You're Cowardly Grot. So at any point in anybody's turn, a knob can challenge the other knob. And if that knob declines, he loses D6 experience from the experience he gains in this mission. But if they accept, then the knobs can only shoot at each other or the vehicle that they're in. They can assault whoever they want, but they can only shoot at the other knob or the vehicle.
So, one of me boys gonna jump out. Oops.
Start heading over to the scrap.
Mm-hmm.
It is the point of the mission.
Follow him.
Same thing.
Yeah. Here. I'm gonna move 3.
Got a handy little thing there. I measured from there because it hits your measuring tape at the end.
Pretty good. And moving another 3. We're gonna throw 6.
6 inches on a 2+. Yep, you're good. 4.
He's gonna jump out, try to grab that scrap over there.
Because you already did a thrust move, you put it in base contact first, and then you got to pass an initiative test, initiative 3, or oh, you made it. And if you failed that, then he wouldn't be able to move any further, and he would take a strength 4 hit on a 4 or strength 3 hit on a 4+. So he successfully leaps out of the vehicle and grabs that scrap.
My boys are running.
6 inches each, as long as they stay out of the scrap.
They're running. Run up to here. Duder. Run over to here.
Oi! I don't think they can see us. Whoa, but they got camo. Where'd they go?
And Josh's team gets to go next.
Start off 3 inches forward. And go another 3.
Oh,
Just jumping off a little early. Yeah, I am going to turn ever so slightly.
anybody gonna get it off?
Yep.
Should point out that you can interrupt vehicle movement, so you could have it move, get off, and then thrust away. So it does kind of break some of the regular 40k rules for that.
And he will just move up to the scrap. Other boy is gonna jump off as well. And get him up to about there. Shooting phase, he's gonna run up.
He doesn't actually.
Scrap?
He doesn't actually pick up the scrap.
No.
He's got to finish his movement phase in base contact. So I'm just going to actually keep him just a quarter inch away, just to represent that.
And the guy with the scrap is gonna just run to here, get ready to jump back on next turn.
Yeah, half distance, so 3 inches.
Yep.
And nobody's in range to shoot, so back to Lee.
So my boy's gonna take his scrap.
Spanner, get back on. So now the scrap is no longer carried by him; it's now carried by the vehicle and counts as a gubbins for hit locations.
Move up 3. And good turn. Hello. And another 3. Turn a bit. Like so. And more scrap.
If you stick on the outside of that scrap, you can definitely get there. Picks up a second one. And hut it over to the other one.
Run over. And the shooting phase, I'm gonna run over here.
Just keep him a quarter inch away, just to show that he's not carrying it.
Yeah. And he's gonna.
It goes quarter speed, half speed for carrying the scrap, and another half speed for being on difficult terrain.
Jump in here. Oh,
Just try to get some cover.
there you go.
Heavy shooter?
Nope.
No.
Check range. That's my heavy shooter.
Heavy shooter. You gonna fire at the little beret boy?
Yeah.
I'm not here.
But the red beret gave you away. Now, an heavy shooter is 2 shots with full auto. So you're gonna go all out?
Yeah.
2 sustained fire dice. 3 shots. Alright, at least you can get a weapon jam.
And he's gonna shoot that duder.
Yeah, hitting on 4s. Oh, but we got an ammo check. So let's throw the ammo check. 4+. You're good. And then you wound him at strength 5, so 3s to wound. It's a wound, AP 5. And he's out in the open, so no cover. So injury table, and it's a 5, so he's knocked down. He wasn't carrying scrap, right?
No.
Okay, because he would have dropped it if he was. That's it for his turn. Everybody only has sluggas, so they are out of range to fire. back to the, oh, what's your name again?
Desert Squigs.
Desert Squigs, that's right.
Start by having him jump back onto the truck.
3-inch movement is sufficient.
Throw the scrap in there as well. The truck's gonna move up 3.
Got a rocket launcher, which is going to be very dangerous. Rocket
Pivot.
launchers are strength 6, and they do D3 hits on vehicles. The vehicle bust is special.
Go forward another 3.
You want to turn and run over your own guy?
Not quite.
You're allowed.
Turn so I just don't run him over. Gibbs the spanner is gonna jump out. And then he'll move onto the scrap.
No initiative test required because you didn't use your thrusters yet, or at all.
Start off with the rocket launcher. And to Lee's vehicle.
It has a 90-degree front arc, so he is able to see it. We checked it. What's the skill of your gunner? It's just 3?
Yep.
4 is to hit. Oh, it hits! Uh-oh. D3 hits. 3 strength 6 hits. 3 locations. We've got a wheels, gubbins, and the driver. All those are strength or armor 8,
Yep.
but we'll do them one at a time. So you need 2+ to pen. You got it. So that hits the gubbins, which is just a scrap on a 4+. It's knocked off, so nothing happens. Wheels next on a 2+, the penetrating hit. That's a 1. It's a nothing. And the driver. Oh! Yes. Whoa! Survived a solid rocket launcher hit. That is pretty awesome.
We have the fellow with the shooter that jumped back on take a shot into the truck as well.
The fella.
Fella? No,
He's
he
a
missed.
fella.
Gibbs gonna shoot as well with his slugger.
Misses. The guy on the ground is going to snap fire. Do you want a full auto with shooter?
Might as well full
He's
on.
just lying down there going, oh, really just spraying off. And he weapon jams. 4+, he's okay. Nope,
Oh, no.
he's out of ammo. He dropped it when he fell down.
Knob's gonna shoot his shooter into the truck as well.
You get full auto?
No,
Oh, chicken.
not yet.
Chicken.
And on 3.
See, there you go. That's what you get. Well, that was interesting. Rocket direct hit, explosions everywhere, and then no real damage
It was a
done.
dud.
It was a dud. No, it blew up. It did 3 locations with its explosion. It just boom, and when the smoke passed, these guys are still driving through, and they're just like, whatever. End of your turn, though. Knockdown and stunned effects are expired.
Truck's gonna move on up. Turn.
Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking.
Another 3. Knobs jumping out.
Let's get him, boys! Bah!
Wait for me, boss.
I'm a coming.
He's running up here.
Move and pick up that scrap.
Mine.
Eh,
He's gonna try to
wait for me, boss!
kill Emperor with this scrap here.
Yeah, he's slow. 1.5 inches through difficult.
The scrap.
But he's almost back.
The boy's gonna run.
3 inches.
Another 3.
So fast.
Oh yeah.
Not so fast.
And Mr. Speedy is gonna run out here
1.5 inches. Finally out of the scrap.
with his scrap. This guy's gonna shoot this duder.
You can't see him. Half of him is camoed. 4's to hit. Oh, it's a hit, but an ammo check. Why don't you roll your ammo check? 4+. You're out of ammo, but you wound him on a 4+. That's a wound. Flak armor 5+. Not saved. Injury table +1. Oh, that is definitely cocked.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he is down. 5 experience for spanner number 2.
Baby shooter is going to shoot your truck.
See what happens.
Full auto. Whoa!
6 shots.
6 shots. That's how you fire a gun. 4 is to hit. Oh no! You ruined it. So bad. At least you didn't roll any 6s.
I can combine these, right?
Yeah, those ones.
And
That's
then-
still only 3 hits. That's also pathetic, don't you think?
Oh.
Oh, because a 3 is your average. Maybe I might get lucky with the 1 shot. So the 1 shot hits. Where does it hit? Where does it hit? Engines! Okay, maybe only 1 shot is all you needed. He's like, I don't care. I'm getting the engines. 5s to glant or pen? No.
Nope.
Because it's strength 5 versus armor 10 for the engine. Even though that engine looks like it's a little exposed. Maybe it should only be armor 8. Oh, but that's not the real engine?
No, the real one's in the back.
Oh, it's decoy. This decoy.
It's camouflage.
That's actually pretty good.
My driver's gonna shoot the truck. He's probably gonna take it out though.
With a slugger. Hits, and then location. Engines, which means you need a 6 because of strength 4 versus armor 10.
But if you get it,
Oh.
good.
Into the assault phase now, we're using the Heralds of Ruin kill team special rules. This guy killed somebody, and so he could test. If he makes a leadership test, he can redirect his charge to one of the other guys. Otherwise, the reason he ran out of ammo is because he was so excited he's just shooting to this guy. So I should throw that leadership check, and then you can make a decision afterwards. Nope, he's too busy firing into the air, and then all of a sudden, click, 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 click.
Wasting all his ammo.
He's like, oh.
So
Nob's gonna charge. Yeah, you're within 2 inches.
charge him. I'm gonna get you.
I want your scrap.
You get to go first, being initiative 4. 4 attacks. He just has a regular chopper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, he actually doesn't have anything.
well, he just has his knuckles and knives and stuff. So just regular close combat. Hitting on 3s. That looks like it's going to be 3, but wow, we're waiting a while. Oh no!
No.
It looked like a 6 for so long. And then you're wounding on 4s because you're strength 4 on the charge. Nothing.
Oh.
Uh-oh. 2 attacks back from your spanner.
Gives it, come on,
Yeah.
gives it.
4s. 1 hit, wounding on 5s because he didn't charge.
Gives me the 5. Oh.
Okay, tie combat. Nobody goes anywhere.
Mediocre.
Josh, you're up.
Let's start by going forward 3. I don't know, we'll turn to look, let's say this way.
Oh no!
And then drive forward. Actually, he has to pass an initiative check to dodge out of the way. So initiative test on your guy, your boy. He's fine. Just move him just enough so that he's not... Look at him flip. Look at that agility. Give that guy +1 agility.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay.
Now he has 1 instead of 0. So there's no agility.
And we're gonna turn.
All right. Are you gonna get off before you do a head-on
Yeah,
collision?
You guys are getting off. See, I don't know if I'm going forward or not. We know for sure Rotsgob's jumping off to here.
This AP4 huge choppa to get through that 4-up armor in close
gives it.
combat.
And he's gonna hop off on that side.
Oh, he's gonna go pick a fight with the scrap wielders.
Yep. Rocket going into Lee's truck.
No head-on collisions.
No head-on collisions. It's a bad
Hit. It's a hit. D3 hits. Oh, 3 again. Can you actually do something this time? Locations. We've got fixed weapon, engines. Fixed weapon, you have to get a 2+, and you do. Roll to see what happens to his heavy shooter. 1 big end jam. The weapon may not fire in its next turn. You hit the weapon or hurt the weapon again, 2+. You do, and what happens to it? There, it is destroyed. Because this is slush clip destroyed, but it doesn't explode. So you can you remove the weapon without removing the guy?
I just put the other guy in.
Then we got the engine hit. And that's his armor 10, strength 6, so 4s. Oh, failed.
Mediocre.
What other shooting you want to
Next
do?
up, we're gonna have my boy shooting into his boy, stand fire die with a shooter.
Any shots?
Oh.
Oh, weapon jam. 4+. Okay, doesn't run out of ammo, just doesn't get to shoot.
Rock up, gonna charge in against Lee's knob.
No. Bring it.
That's gonna hurt.
Bring it.
You want to try charging over here too?
You bet.
It's gonna be through a bit of difficult terrain, so you're gonna have to roll nice and high. That does it, because that'll be 9 inches -1 for the difficult. So you're down to 8. Knob versus knob. Both the same initiative, at least. And Lee's gonna swing first. Who do you want to put your attacks on? You can split these between the 2 if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on his knob.
Put it all on his knob.
Yeah.
All right, you're hitting on 4s. All right, 1 hit, and you're wounding on a 5. That's a wound.
Heavy armor.
You have heavy armor, 4+. Oh,
No.
it runs out of ammo. It doesn't actually.
What?
Now, before you roll this, you could decide. No, never mind. He's initiative 3.
Yeah.
So you could have him try to get the experience. Not that you'd want him to. 4 attacks from the other knob. With the huge chopper hitting on 4s. Oh, 3 hits. Oh, you're dead.
Oh boy.
2s to wound. 2 wounds. So you roll twice in the injury table, adding nothing because he's a knob. So anything but a double 1 will do something. So that's a 5. So he's knocked down. Which means the other guy gets to hit him for free, because now he's weapon skill 0.
Blah.
So 2 auto hits, wounding on 5s. Although I should point out that he gets no experience for this, because he's already down. So 1 wound. And you get a 4-up. Saved. And 1 more combat over here, both at initiative 3. Let's start with the Beret Man. 3 on the charge, 4s to hit. Oh,
Nope.
nothing. Okay. And you get 3 attacks back because you got a slug of choppa. 4s to hit, 1 hit, and then wounding on 5s. Oh, it's a wound. And flak armor, 5 up. Not saved. So injury table, what do you get for him? What do you get for him? +1. 6. He's out.
Oh.
Oh, 5 experience for that guy over there. Good turn, knocking down his knob. Knocking the air right out of him, making him not able to hit back. Weapon skill 0, snap firing any weapons. And doesn't count as engaged, so you could actually shoot at these guys. Although they get to hit him in close combat if he's still there. And everybody else is doing all right. They're happy where they are, except the heavy shooter. The gunner is really sad. He's whimpering right now. What you gonna do?
It's gonna jump out.
Yeah, and get to that scrap.
It doesn't have a gun anymore.
Get to the scrap.
Get to the scrap.
Because when Josh fails his bottle check, you want to be the one holding all the scrap.
Won't fail it.
Right.
Moving up an inch.
So not intending to ram, apparently.
I'm gonna turn. Gonna knock everything down. And go over here. And turn like so.
Just make sure that you're still front armor if he decides to ram.
Yeah. Move it up. Wait for me. So my boy's gonna shoot his truck.
With a slugger. Hey, you never know. Strength 4. 4's to hit. That's a hit. Location. That would be the crew, which is just the gunner. So roll to see if you pen first. You need a 4+, because it's strength 4 versus armor 8. You got it. So this automatically, well, not necessarily automatically. It depends what you roll. So roll to see what happens. 5, hit by shrapnel. So your gunner is going to take a strength 4 hit. Shrapnel smacks into this guy's face. On a 4. Yup. Good thing you got flak armor on everybody. 5 up. Okay, it didn't matter. Went right through it. Hit him in the beret. Those things aren't meant to take a hit. Injury table. Don't roll a 1 and he's knocked off. 5, he's out! Oh,
Darn.
Oh, the gunner is out. 5 experience for Dude Boy over there.
Dude boy. That's his name. Dude boy.
Change it now.
This guy's gonna shoot the truck too.
Apparently your sluggas are your best weapons. Who needs heavy shooters when you got sluggas? 4 to hit. See? Telling you. Location? That would be gubbins. So that would be your 1 scrap counter.
Yep.
So you got a pen first, and a 4+ you pen. Yeah, and a 4+ he drops the scrap. Oh, you're lucky.
So my driver's gonna shoot his knob. Try to get him off mine.
With a slugger,
With a slugger.
which is an instant death, AP1, strength 10 weapon apparently.
Apparently,
It's
yeah.
a destroyer hit in this game. So watch out, knob. Most terrifying weapon. Oh, he was too busy driving. 1 more slugger.
Slugger into the truck.
Knock out that engine. Misses.
Oh. So this guy's gonna charge Gibbs at.
So he needs a 4-inch charge because of the difficult terrain. Oh, that's at least 4. Jump on top of the tire. Jump on top of a scrap. So we're gonna go into this fight first, starting with initiative 4. So you get some auto hits on his knob. So 3 auto hits, wounding on 3s, because he didn't charge this time. So 2 wounds, and you get to add 1 to this because he's already stunned. And you got it. You got it. He's out. So knob is out, but no more experience for that because he was already knocked down. And we have this fight both at initiative 3. We'll do these guys first. 4 attacks and on 4s. 2 hits and wounding on 4s because it's Fury's charge. That's a wound. It was a slugger that hit you, so you're gonna fail the 5 up because of that. See?
Oh, come on.
Sluggas, the destroyer weapons of Gorkamorka. Injury table, +1. Oh, natural 1 is always a 1, so that's nothing. And he gets to hit back.
No.
Hitting on 4s.
No.
Nope. Okay, so that's it, because we don't even talk about really tie combats and stuff. So end of the turn. Your knob is gone, Lee, and that's not enough for a bottle test yet, though, because you've only lost 1 guy. But Josh has lost 3 guys, which is enough for a bottle test. So at the beginning of each of his turns, he will have to make 1. Like right now. Leadership 7 on your knob. Oh, he fails it, and he bottles out. Which means you drop the scrap from the vehicle on a 1. Why don't you roll that really quick? You're fine. And this guy has to take a leadership test to keep his. And he drops it. Oh, that's too bad. So you only get 1 scrap counter. Let's count up experience and level up. Time to do some bookkeeping. First off, what happens to the knob? Serious injury table. D66, black is the 10s. 42 is full recovery.
I'm fine.
And then we had all 4 of your boys level up, but your knob and your spanner did not.
I actually have.
So there's three boys that leveled up?
There's 4 boys.
Where's the 4 boy?
He's marked as spanner 2.
Oh, I see. So that says spanner, but he's actually a boy. So he's boy number 4. So they all leveled up. So let's start. Boy number 1, what happens to him? 2d6. 7. So that's +1 initiative or leadership. So 4 plus is leadership. So he goes up. Thankfully, you won this, so your knob went up to leadership 2. Otherwise, he'd be fighting him for the control of the mob. Boy number 2, 2d6 to see how he levels up. It's 5, so that's +1 strength or attacks. 4 plus is attacks. +1 attack. So slug a choppa with an extra attack, which means he'll have 5 attacks in the charge, 2 base, plus the extra, plus 2 weapons, plus the charge. 5 attacks in the charge. Boy number 3, 2d6 roll to see what happens to him. Oh, 12. He can choose any skill, even any skill tree, and randomly generate a skill from it, even ones that he's not normally allowed to take. Which one are you going to roll on?
Go for odd skills.
Yeah, normally he doesn't have access to odd, and odd can give you all sorts of weird stuff, so go ahead and roll a die. Let's see what it is. 2, he's a tinkerer.
Woo!
So
Yes!
he's a spanner in training, but between missions, you roll a d6, and if you roll a 6, you can add any piece of gubbins to one of your vehicles absolutely free.
Yeah.
That's huge. Now you gotta roll 6, which we'll roll afterwards, so not yet. And boy number 4, rolling 2d6, so 8. So that's +1 weapon skill or ballistic skill, so 4 plus is ballistic skill. So he's ballistic skill 4 now. Now let's roll to see how much scrap you get. You got 3 that you're holding, so 3d6. Nice, 12 so far, and then you get 2d3 for the ones you weren't holding. Whoa, okay, so another 5 right there, so let's just put that right over there. You have 4 boys who can work in the mine. Do you want them all to work in the mine? Yeah. So 4d6 in the mines. If you roll 3 6s, you get a cave-in. So you got 14 more. So that brings you up to 31 teeth. And you're in the 7 to 9 range. It only costs you 5 teeth. So you've got 26 teeth after this mission. Before you decide what you want to spend it on, you might as well roll for your tinkerer. On a 6, you get a free gubbins. Whatever you want. Nope, not this time.
Get a half a gubbins?
No. Now we got the poor Squigs, Desert Squigs.
Desert Squigs.
Let's first off do serious injury. Your gunner with the rocket launcher. Uh-oh. Leg wound. Okay, -1 movement. Let's 4 plus is his right leg. His left leg is wounded permanently. -1 movement. So 5-inch movement. Not a big deal for a gunner. Other than that, he's fine. And then what's this guy?
That's one of the boys, Grotchak.
Grotchak? See what happens to him. Serious injury.
Sorry, Gorsnick, the other guy.
Gorsnick. 36 is exactly the smallest number you had to roll to get full recovery. So you're okay. 31.
That's Grotchak, the other boy.
Grotchak. Oh no, he's dead! He's dead. But you know what? That'll gain you teeth.
Actually,
Because you had 7 guys, which was 5 teeth. Now you have 6, which is only 2. Unless you roll a 1 on your scrap.
Anyway.
You didn't like him anyways. He is gone. So your gunner leveled up.
Yeah.
So roll double 6 or double. Yeah, you roll double 6.
Hopefully roll double 6.
Doubles. 9. So it's +1 wounds or toughness. So even though he has a leg wound, he now has 4 plus wound toughness, +1 wounds. So he has 2 wounds. That's weird. You gotta remember that. I'm so used to taking guys off even knobs. So he's got a leg wound, but now he's got 2 wounds. Figure that one out. Now let's work out your income. Now your guys that could have worked the mines were injured, and they can't work the mines after a game that they were removed from play. But you do have a scrap counter, and now you only have a 2 teeth overhead. So as long as you roll 2 or higher, 6. Oh, not bad. So you got 4 teeth to spend. Looking at what you are going to add to your mob, what have you decided to spend all your teeth on?
Boy on a bike.
You mean a spanner on a bike?
A spanner on a bike, yeah.
Because you need a second
Yeah.
spanner. For every spanner, you can have 1 truck, or buggy, or track, or 3 bikes.
Yeah.
What did you arm them with?
Got slugger chopper, flak armor, and he has a twin-linked shooter on his bike.
Awesome. That's anything else?
And I bought extra armor plates from a truck.
So just one of them?
Yeah, it gives me a 6-up save.
Yeah, so anytime you hit any location,
Snap it on there.
a 6-up save against penetrating hits. You can actually have up to 6 armor plates, each one giving you +1 armor to a maximum of 4, but you can still go beyond the 3 that would give you 4-up armor because you could have gubbins destroyed mid-game, and that way you have extras to continue giving you your 4-up armor. You gonna use your tea for anything, Josh?
I'm going to hold on to them. I'm going to keep the band really nice and small and cheap and hopefully play one really good game where they get really good.
Yeah, get lots of experience just from being the smaller mob. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Gorkamorka. Happy wargaming.